Yep, it's another episode of Teen Wolf on tonight. So this one's called Illuminated, and I'm gonna try to do a better job of encompassing the entire episode without getting into too much spoilers. So let's get right into it. This episode takes place, at least the beginning of it, immediately after the previous episode, Galvanize. So Scott, Styles, Lydia, and Kira all getting questioned by Scott's dad, and they take Kira's phone, and so that the part of the episode is them getting the pictures back, because as we found out last episode, something's definitely sort of up with Kira. And just like, how werewolves are with, the eyes, when somebody takes a picture of her, they can't, stuff shows up in her pictures. So part of the episode takes up with that. And while that's kind of happening, Scott discovers that he has a key on his keychain that wasn't there before. And his personal goal throughout the entire episode was trying to figure that out. Now, we also, all kinds of things happen. We see Isaac after he got attacked by the black demons. Don't know what they're called yet, and it seems that Chris Sargent seems to have a past history with him, seeing as he has a mask already. He has like a cut up mask of one of them, which to me proves that these things can be killed, because if he has a mask, and two, that it just adds depth to the show. Really quickly, there's a really big, just like, bombshell at the end, which kind of almost has me worried as a fan, because Jeff Davis went on record and said they might have to change the title sequence next season, so hopefully it doesn't go this way. They might kill off somebody else maybe, but hopefully it doesn't go this way. I'm kind of actually hoping for that. Or maybe, maybe somebody gets promoted to full-time character. I don't know. Hopefully that's what they mean by that. But back on the topic of this episode. The whole episode just revolves around there's on Halloween night, they're throwing a rave, a blacklight rave. And so, because the power outage from the previous episode, Danny has no place to put it, so Ethan and Aiden managed to get Derek somehow out of his loft, and they hold it there. And so there's parties, and we see I think her name's Caitlin, who is you remember from the episode Fireflies earlier in season 3, where it was her girlfriend that whatever it's called, that was sacrificed earlier in the season. Spoilers, but that's already happened. If you haven't seen that yet, why are you watching the show? So, and you see just the demons attacking people, and it's an interesting part of the thing, and there's all kinds of different dynamics happening, whereas there's a good bit of Scott and Kira finding out what their, like, a lot of relationship stuff. Scott and Kira finding out what their relationship is, in a way. Allison and Isaac finding out what their relationship is. Aiden and Lydia finding out, how they're gonna be, and the relationship between Styles, his dad, and Scott's father, which was a weird one, but that was kind of thrown in there. And I love how they've taken characters that they just kind of introduced last season, and they've really ran with them. They've made really good characters out of them. I really like them. Yeah, we have the first major fight sequence there at the end of this episode, so I was kind of happy about that. Teen Wolf's never really known for the big fight sequences. It's maybe the one thing that I kind of am a little apprehensive about the show about, that I feel like the fight scenes could be so much bigger. This one was actually kind of cool, but there's never like a one-on-one fight, so I guess maybe because there's so much going on, you could just say, oh, there's a lot going on. Let's see, anything else that happens this episode? like I said, Blacklight Party, Styles, Ethan and Aiden are still trying to get in Scott's pack, technically. But they're doing it like not by being werewolves, they're doing it by being human. That's why they came back to high school, you know, so that they can prove themselves that they're human in a way, and they're not monsters like they were perceived to be last semester. I mean, not the first half of the season. Wow, I can't believe I said that. God, sorry, school, whatnot. But there's all kinds of stuff happening. We learn a lot about everybody. Again, it's another one of those things. I feel like this was a very good episode because just everything just kind of builds up, you know, taking things that we've learned earlier in the season and making, you know, them different, you know. Dylan O'Brien went on some interview thing and said, you know, that Styles checks himself into a psychiatric ward later on in the season, and so his mental state is also pulled into question in this episode. You know, that maybe he's not completely fixed. Maybe there's still something wrong with him. That's just really cool. I think them messing with his character a little bit is a really, really cool idea. So, you know, and then it kind of almost makes me think in a way, like, because in the trailer, and this is all speculation. From this point on, for like however long I keep talking, this is all speculation. But like, apparently, there's the demon spirit called Void, which is leading these demons, and so the way it seems is like, I guess it almost seems by the hints uh of things that happen in the episode, and with something that the some character in the trailer says to Chris Argent, that, you know, you have to kill it even if it's your own daughter. It makes me think that, oh, it possesses people. And, you know, I think that's just an interesting dynamic. I can't wait to see what happens next week. And, you know, these reviews aren't that long. You know, this one will probably clock in about 8 minutes once I'm done rambling. So, you know, I'd give this episode an 8 out of 10. It was a good episode. Really good episode. Again, I think so far the episodes this half of the season are all getting exponentially better. They're getting better each time. It's not like, you know, they're not being stagnant. So, yeah, you know, check out Illuminated, something like that. Teen Wolf, episode 4. Yeah, bye.